Completely different topic now, I guess.
Shino's still the only one. I don't care.
Fair enough. Okay, so, Kamui, did you know that Hanzo isn't a ninja?
No.
You did
Why?
know this, Kamui, because we've talked about this and you disagreed with me. So we're coming back to this because we need.
You said no, because we were arguing about whether he was the leader of the village, not whether he was a ninja.
Okay, well, he's not the leader of the village. There you go. But
Well,
let's
he
get
is.
a
You
third
said he's
opinion
not
on
a
this,
ninja.
well, or a second opinion. Let's get a second opinion on this. So, Dygo, what do you think?
The ninja, what's the ninja part?
Forget the
Is that
ninja
you
part.
Quoting it wrong, or
For now, forget the ninja
so
part.
you were just wrong. Okay.
No, I said forget it for now. I'm gonna come back to it. So, Dygo, what do
Okay,
you
the
think?
wiki says Hanzo, feared as Hanzo of the Salamander, was a legendary shinobi and the leader of Omega Kure during his lifetime.
So what do you think, Dygo?
He's a ninja. I mean, he wears a shinobi headband.
Well, hang on. You don't have to be officially a ninja to be known as a legendary ninja. Second of all, just because he led the Rain Village doesn't make him the Rain Village's leader. Like, Jiraiya led the Leaf Village until Tsunade came in power. Doesn't make Jiraiya the leader.
No, he didn't. He literally didn't.
He made the calls. He's the reason Tsunade's the president.
He didn't really make the calls. The only call he made was to actually go and get Tsunade, but he wasn't, commanding the village or anything.
But it's the same as Pain. Pain's no official leader of the Rain Village, but everyone respects him.
Everybody recognizes him as the leader.
Yeah, everyone recognizes him as the leader, but he's not the official leader.
Hanzo is a little bit different though, because like Hanzo is like more. I feel like, again, it depends on like the problem is they don't have Kage and feudal lords.
He's not a Kage, but
in the same way that they do for like the Land of Fire. So there is no formal, as far as we know, the Rain Village doesn't have formal inaugurations. It's just who is recognized as the leader, who is leading the village. Well, Hanzo was, and he was like the whole world recognized him as the leader of the Rain Village.
I disagree.
It was like
the Rain Village recognized him as a leader. The world can't recognize him as a leader because the world has rules and regulations, as shown in Kakashi Chronicles, which are very strict and followed.
Like Jiraiya, for example, recognizes Hanzo as the leader of the Rain Village. Danzo, or should I say Kanzo is his alias, recognize Hanzo as the leader of the Rain Village.
Jiraiya and Danzo aren't allowed to have official recognition because they themselves aren't leaders. The feudal lords don't recognize Hanzo as having any power outside of physical power.
You made the claim, prove it.
Because, oh my god, I already have. That's the crazy thing. I would be restating myself.
You haven't proven anything.
Yes, I have. That Kakashi Chronicles rules and regulations strictly followed feudal lord system in place. They're the ones with power. They're the leaders officially.
That doesn't mean they can't recognize. That doesn't mean they don't recognize Hanzo as the leader of a village. That
would be out of character.
Part of their system. No, it wouldn't. They would still treat him as the leader. They just wouldn't think he's as good as them.
Okay, so here we go. So this building, right? Everyone sees this building on my screen? You want to take a gander at what this building is? So what this building is, right here, every ninja has an official registration form with a photo of them that's submitted to the Kage of the village and is a top secret classified document.
Again, okay, this is the point. This is the problem. This only applies to the 5 great nations because only the 5 great nations have Kage.
Yeah, so the Rain Village isn't an official village.
Before the villages were formed, no,
it is an official village.
They weren't in a village or anything like that. They were registered ninjas, but they were still ninjas because that's a way of life, not just like a profession or title that you have.
Well, Kamui, don't tell it to me. Tell it to the people that matter. The 5 great nations and the feudal lords.
No, because Oodie, the problem is the 5 great nations, only they have the Kage in this feudal lord system, but the other villages are still villages, and they still have ninja. They are just not a great nation, and so they don't get the title of Kage and some of this other stuff.
They have
but they're
the
still ninja and they're still villages. They're just
official
literally treated
ninja
as worse.
registration. Hanzo was never registered. He's outside of the bounds of the feudal lord's official ninja system.
Uchi, they literally
he's
wear
out
the
of the
ninja
system.
headbands.
He's not in the
They are
system.
ninja.
He's not in this. Where's his photo? Where's his ninja registration photo?
Again, Uchi, what the 5 great nations do for their system doesn't need to apply to these smaller nations because they're not part of the 5 great nations system. They're not part of the 5 great nations.
Okay,
They have
then
their own rules
Hanzo is his own ninja, then. He's not part of the ninja. He's a different ninja.
He's a Rain Village ninja.
Yeah, when a Rain Village ninja is excluded outside of the boundaries of the rest of the world. They can call themselves whatever they want. They can have their own system, whatever they want. It doesn't mean they actually are. Especially recognized as within the system itself.
So stupid, bro.
Like Kamui,
this isn't complicated.
Kamui, if I just fly to freaking Abu Dhabi in Saudi Arabia or wherever it is, and I just call myself the Saudi Arabian president, okay, that doesn't make me the Saudi Arabian president. I'm not officially recognized there.
Do they even have president? First of all, do they have a president there, or is it dictatorship? First of all,
you're changing the goalposts.
Dictatorship for a minute. If you gain popularity as the dictator leader because you have a following in your country and you take over that country as leader, you are recognized as leader by your country at that point. Tell it to Hitler. Tell it to Stalin.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
We're talking about if I fly to Saudi Arabia and if I just call myself the Saudi Arabian president, am I the Saudi Arabian president? The answer is no, because it's changing the goalpost because Hanzo never took over any of the 5 official nations anything. He's only saying it for his nation.
He doesn't need to, because he's not the leader of the 5 great nations. He's the leader of the Rain Village.
And the Rain Village is outside of the 5 great nations. So he's not a ninja.
Exactly. So he's only the leader of the Rain Village.
He never registered as a ninja. There is a ninja system. There's not more than one ninja system. There is no other ninja system.
Open a vote.
Sure.
Open a vote.
Sure.
Let's see what the populace say.
All right. Start a poll. Is Hanzo officially a ninja leader? Yes or no? Start poll. Go ahead, chat. Prove to me how right I am. Tell Kamui how wrong he is.
No. First of all, the question should be, I mean, whatever, you can leave this one up, but you should have a question saying, is Hanzo a ninja? And another one saying, was Hanzo the leader of the Rain Village?
You know what? We can make that a poll too. Make that a community poll at some future point in time. Anyways, we'll come back on this later when there's more votes. For now, all I'm saying is that Naruto has a ninja registration photo stored within this building. Yeah, is Hanzo's ninja registration photo stored within this building, Kamui? Or is it stored within any building? No, because it doesn't exist.
It wouldn't be in that building because that's only the 5 great nations.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that a Boruto? That's a Boruto building too, right? So it
Village
doesn't even matter.
Buildings, or the Rain Village doesn't follow that rule because they're not part of the 5 great nations.
So, Dygo, since you're asking, I'll answer this, but I didn't want to answer this because Kamui, I know what he's going to say. So this is from the 2nd Kakashi mask filler. Listen.
Really? I didn't know that part.
So actually, these people right here are like Team 7.
Oh, the one he
plus.
actually gets unmasked? Is that the one he gets unmasked for you?
Yeah, so his name in this one is like
Sakia
or whatever. Like, that's the name he goes by as like the photographer.
Yeah, Sukie.
Yeah. So he's along with Team 7 here. Like, they're sneaking in to get Kakashi's form. Because, like, I guess Sukie, Kakashi's just
or Naruto's Team 7?
It's Naruto's. So this is like in Shippuden, in like the end of the war, when like Kage is around is when this episode comes out. So Sukie like lock picks a lock and then like the rest of the episode plays out, or like they get in, but like the document's not there, blah blah blah. Anyways, the fact that this building exists, I'm gonna say this is canon. Like, this is as canon as filler gets.
I don't
No
know,
filler
bro.
is
Like,
canon
we
to
haven't
me.
even got to the Kaguya filler arc nonsense, which I assume you wanted to talk about with Dygo, but that's where filler gets put into question.
Listen, Kamui, that's gonna be its own stream. Like, we're too late into this to start that. So, like if
Fair enough. It has been 4 hours.
if we're doing our list of like ranking every filler based on canonicity, this one's going at like the top. The Kakashi mask filler, like this wouldn't exist if the first Kakashi mask filler wasn't as popular as it was. The production staff knows.
I'm just saying, the first one is the most canon filler episode in Naruto.
Like, not
followed
only
by Mecha Naruto.
Not only is this technically like a celebration episode, that's funny that you say that. This is like a celebration episode. Not only that, this is technically an adaptation of a manga special Kishimoto himself drew of Kakashi's real face.
Yeah.
So there you go.
It's a sequel to the first one.
Yeah. Okay. So moving on. Now that we have confirmed that Hanzo's not a ninja leader, we've done the pain right.
Bro, the polls, I guarantee the polls are on our side here.
We've done is this meme accurate?